He'd walk in this place and I'd break, take 2 steps back and say, what's one little taste gonna hurt? You're burning hotter than a bourbon with no water, and I want your buzz in my veins. Girl, in the morning, you walk out the door, and I push back now the same. But tonight, I deserve a drink. What am I supposed to do? Girl, I always lose to you. Temptation, you're another shot that I should knock back. But damn, baby, you're laying it on, you're laying it in. Yeah, I've been keeping it strong for so long, but I need it again. Yeah, I need you again, 'cause you're burning hotter than a bourbon with no water, and I want your buzz in my veins. Girl, in the morning, you walk out the door, and I push back now the same. But tonight, I deserve a drink. I deserve a drink. I've been doing good, so good. I've been on my best behavior. You're burning hotter than a bourbon with no water, and I want your buzz in my veins. Girl, in the morning, you walk out the door, and I push back now the same. But tonight, your eyes are telling me things like I deserve a drink. I deserve a drink.
Around the world, welcome back to the morning after. Yes, I changed up the intro music. I feel like we've been having too much hip hop. I've been waking up to country, and I just might go to a happy hour later today, and I Deserve a
Whoa.
Drink is just a good song.
It is a good,
Damn, dude,
great
treat
song.
yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little Wednesday happy hour, why not?
Why not?
Who says no to that?
No one.
Not you.
Because I deserve a drink. Happy Wednesday, guys.
Happy Wednesday.
We had a fun time at Josh's birthday party. Someone farted in the
Birthday
car.
Birthday party.
Yeah, dude. That's still.
Did
that's
anyone
gonna
text
bother
you and
me.
admit to the crime?
No.
We were driving back from Benihana and someone just...
Who was in the car?
Me, Rav, Lauren, Trent, Nick. And I'll tell you what.
I
It
still
wasn't.
think
It
it
wasn't Trent
inched.
because Trent would.
No, it inched back.
it did. It literally like smacked me in the nose, and I was like, "Hold on, someone
And it was
farted."
me, Lauren, Rav in the back.
And then I started like interrogating people, and
I
no
would-
one wanted to own up to it.
I don't want to make accusations, but if it came back, it had to be Nick because
was
there's
100%
No, it was 100%.
there's no way Trent would not own up to it.
No, it's 100% Nick.
Trent farted in the kitchen
'Cause he-
yesterday and walked out. And Laura was like, "Did you just fart?" He's like, "Maybe."
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't care.
He was like, "How'd you hear that?"
That's so good. Yeah, Lauren's got like sonar for farts, I guess.
I could be in like full-on conversation. Someone farts, I'm gonna hear it. And I'm gonna stop the conversation to let
Yeah, I don't know
everyone
how
know
you
that I
Did
heard
you just
it.
fart?
Yeah.
That's actually so good. But the birthday was fun. Benihana always bangs.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Went to a bar, played some darts after. We took a shot. Let's get a round of applause.
Come on.
Let's get a round of applause. Let's get a round of applause. Diana Taurasi has officially hung him up.
God.
She couldn't last a year in the Caitlin Clark era of the WNBA after saying there's going to be quite an adjustment. I don't think she's going to be doing what other girls are doing. And then her old franchise traded away every player and basically asked her to leave the goddamn league. So thank God. Smell you later. Hopefully to never hear from you again.
Facts.
You dumb bitch. I'm sorry. I had to squeak it in.
You had to squeak it in one more time.
Thank God Diana Taurasi's
more time.
gone.
Dude,
thank God.
You know what the problem is? Is that she's going to be in your life more than ever because you know
I
she's going to
agree.
be commentating.
Yep, she's
gonna
gonna be a
talking
commentator.
all the shit about her now.
And the best part is, every time she opens that dumb mouth, dumb things come out.
That beak, boy.
So,
Got a
yeah,
beak
that
on her.
beak. So shout out to WNBA. It was always Caitlin's
Shout
league.
out.
She took it within a year after everybody talked shit. Her league.
That's true.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the new era, the new reign. We knew it was going to happen. Shout out Caitlin Clark. I'm going to say it. I think this show moved that needle. I think that show pushed her towards retirement.
It might have.
Yeah,
gonna be
I
honest
think
with
so.
Here we go.
I
Here
think
we
so.
go.
She's definitely the type to like look up her name and see like what's trending about her. Like 100%.
Dude.
For sure.
I think across those 4 clips, we had like 9 million views or
Yeah,
something like
No,
that.
she was
Crazy.
seeing those
No,
for sure.
she saw
Those
the
are probably
clips.
the biggest clips with her name in them of all time.
And I'm pretty positive as well that the Mercury might have saw those clips and we're like, all right, dude, we got him.
We need to let her walk.
Hey, Mikey saying it.
Yeah, we
got Mikey out.
We got to move on, guys. We got to move on. But shout out.
Shout out.
Thank God.
Come on.
Very good.
Dude, I
Smell you later.
need to address this. B. Miller, my buddy's sending me Georgia and Oklahoma State yesterday, and they both won outright. They're both plus 9.5.
That was nuts.
That's actually crazy.
Fucking insane.
That was nuts. I didn't expect Georgia to beat Florida. That was crazy.
Insane.
Crazy. We also did shots. Can you pull up the
did.
video?
Yeah, I can pull it up.
Oh yeah, Josh, I need to send you another video for
Oh, me catching the
yes.
steak.
Dude.
fucking Huddle takes
Yes.
from
Literally
Big
Huddle
Hana.
tape.
I like actually the huddle.
Alright, where is this thing?
Here's vid.
Peep the vid. Also, guys, look at the sheer amount of liquid
Yeah,
in this
insane.
shot, dude.
Actually insane.
Shout out Rad for squeaking Cunningham. Diana Taurasi retiring that dumb bitch. See you later. It's Caitlin's league. Come on. Shout out. And Sophie Cunningham. Look how much liquid is in there. I take a full sip.
Gross amounts of liquid.
A full sip, dude.
Yeah.
A full sip.
Gross amounts.
Insane, dude. Insane. And I'm not a big, like, a lot of liquid guy, especially in a shot. Like, I don't know when we decided as a country that shot glasses need to be bowls.
Oh yeah.
Like,
no,
it's okay for
sure.
it to be a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know
agree.
where these new bowls came from. That was a bowl of liquid.
Yeah, it's not good. Just keep them cute, like the little shooter.
I agree.
Just a little
give me a little shooter, man. I don't need the fucking bowl.
I'm with you.
That was literally a bowl.
Yeah, dude. It was like 2 gulps. It wasn't like 2 sips. It was gulps.
I'm not,
Also,
I
I,
was-
hate shots from like glass. Like I like it from a plastic cup. You know?
dude, Jovan is just so funny.
Yeah.
So I go, I'm not even a lot of liquid guy because I finished a shot and he types, not even a right shoulder bump fade guy. Like LeBron. And he was like, dude, I was trying shit. But we did finish him. Also, shout out Rad for squeaking and Sophie Cunningham. I literally cannot wait to watch her on the Indiana Fever, if you know what I'm saying. Shout out the Indiana Fever, dude. That team just got hotter and better.
Oh yeah.
All right,
They're
you
gonna be
guys.
nasty.
Huddle tape.
Yeah, can
Oh,
we
yeah,
watch
huddle
Josh's
tape.
huddle tape from dinner? Also, the guy tried to throw it to me first. I don't know why.
He did?
He was like, we have an extra steak, you. And I was like, nope, it's his birthday.
Oh yeah.
Huddle tape.
Look at this shit.
This is literal
It's
huddle
not
tapes.
year.
That was actually a snipe.
Dude, I mean, can you
Snipe.
pause it at the time of catch?
Where I catch it.
Can you pause
Did
it
you
at
see
catch?
the range?
Dude,
Actually,
he starts,
It
Josh
was-
starts
Look at
straight
that.
up.
Look at Carmen. She's like, oh my god.
Dude, look how deep he is in the pocket.
That's actually insane.
Dude,
Odell
looking at
with
it
the
as a
mouth.
freeze frame is actually
Yeah.
insane how
Dude,
low
Josh's
you got,
mouth
too, dude.
Odell,
We should
dude.
sports science that.
That's
Remember
literally
that?
with the target.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we
Dude,
need.
I can't believe you got that low.
Yeah, I know. I have no idea.
Also, the best part about it was after that, the guy's leaning down on the opposite side of the table near Trent cleaning stuff, and Trent just goes, just a horrible throw.
the guy ignored him completely, too.
Just ignored him completely.
so good.
Just a horrible throw. No, Josh was just lanking.
Yeah, I was glad
He was
to
just letting him know.
catch that. I was like, no way.
Dude, that's literally props and chops. Is exactly what I thought of. That kid that catches marshmallows in his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
That kid that like, throws him like 50 yards. like,
That's why I said I didn't know you had that mouth on you. That's
Yeah.
like his bit.
Yeah.
So he's like, I got a mouth on me. But yeah, no, that was an unbelievable catch. That is automatic
It's a toe
huddle
tap.
tape.
Toe tap.
Automatic
Oh.
huddle tape. Soldier
neck
Not Gambling, what's up from Houston? Speaking of crazy, I don't really want to talk a lot about the story because I think things are coming out about the story that's way more fucked up than we think. This Ole Miss shit is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But what's coming out about it, this dad seems like a total scumbag.
Texas alum. by
I
the way.
did.
I haven't really seen, like, I don't really know. I mean, I know that she slept with her boyfriend's dad, but I don't really know anything past that.
It's like gets really messy with like
Yeah.
he might have got her really. I don't know. I've seen like some horrible things if that's true about it. But I did DM her and I was like, "Yo, just want to let you know, like, as someone that does the internet, like, none of this shit is real. Like, give it like a week. I'm so sorry you have to deal with this because I actually feel like bad for her. Like when you look at some of the things that like this burnerverse says is just like."
You're trying to slide that quick.
No, I'm not trying to slide. No, that is not my intention. Whoa.
Trying to slide that
That
quick.
is not my intention. I'm not even kidding. That is not my
You
intention.
want to go get a drink?
That is not my intention. Whoa. No, I just actually feel bad, dude. Like, I actually do feel bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like, because
for
when
sure.
you look at some of the...
That's
Dude,
tough.
like, now it's coming out apparently that, like, he allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, that the dad, like, got her really drunk and then she thought he was going to drive her home and then he didn't and he drove him back to their house and then they, like, went inside and she thought the mom was going to drive her home. But I guess the mom is a, like, stewardess for an airplane and, like, wasn't there. And then he, like, tried to, like, force himself on her. So if that, and that's like the most, so I just feel like, dude, imagine like a traumatic event like that. And then literally you're the #1 trending topic on Twitter and you're like a 20-year-old college student. Like, dude, I can't even
Yeah.
imagine.
I mean,
the
I
shit
have
that she's
no
going
idea,
through.
but like I heard the boyfriend stayed with her, and I feel like if it was something
Well, they
that crazy,
broke up and they got back together.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't know. I just can't imagine having that happen and then being like a trending topic. And I just want to be like, yeah, I'm sick. This is horrible. Maybe I shouldn't have. Who knows? Whatever. I'm probably gonna end up on the Burnerverse with a screenshot. So just keep that in mind.
Jeez.
But yeah, I just felt horrible, dude. Like, yeah, I guess
I just don't know
I guess,
shit
I
about
guess
it.
she like pushed him off, called the police,
Oh, so
or
nothing
something like
happened?
that. Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's like 2 stories,
Oh,
but I don't know which one is true. But either way, like that dad is a like both stories have in common that he got her like hammered.
yeah.
So definitely a bad dude, definitely a bad guy.
How did something like that go so viral? I don't understand.
It was off
Because
of like a
it's
little
just,
account
like, the
too.
jokes, because the Burnerverse just goes fucking nuts.
That's
with
what I'm
their
saying, but
jokes.
just crazy how big something gets.
Yeah.
So fast. It literally came out of
So
nowhere.
fast, dude. So fast. I mean, make no mistake, some of it is.
I mean, he for sure just lost his son. Like, there's no way that you just have like a
100%.
good relationship after
Dude,
that.
I was talking to my one buddy about it, and he was like, you know, there's like a point where you get old enough where you're like, yeah, well, now my dad can't do anything to me. It's like, dude, if that happened, like, hands have to get thrown.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Like, they have to
Even
get
if you
thrown.
lose, it's
dude.
just the principle.
Yeah, like, it's the principle of,
Yeah.
like, you fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
The only thing that's really fucked up about it, did you see his fraternity group chat?
Oh no.
Holy
Well, I saw that
shit.
they took a picture of him, or like did the side by side, and saw that he was a Texas alum or whatever.
No, dude. The kid that's in Ole Miss, his fraternity group chat, they were like ripping him about it. They were like, yo, whatever the kid's name is, heard your dad mucked your girlfriend, like, and we're like ripping on him, like, actively.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
Like, but dude, they were saying like some foul shit. They like released the group me. I think Dukes quoted and he was just like, dude, I was here why fraternities get made fun of. They were like being so mean. It's like, dude, holy shit. Like, I can't believe we gave you a
It's 'cause
fucking
everything's
bid,
a
you
joke.
loser. It was like, god damn.
Yeah, they think everything's a joke.
Yeah. Bad. But
It's just like TikTok brain too.
yeah, dude, it's just like brain rot.
It's brain rot. Like
literally
people like,
rot.
I feel like we're getting kind of like desensitized. Like they don't have like,
100%.
I don't know.
Well, the Burnerverse is that, like, it's funny, but it's also like no profile pictures, just
Yeah.
say whatever you want. It's like the epitome of like the worst part of the internet.
Right.
But they are funny. It's pretty funny.
They are funny.
I love
I'm gonna
the side of the
Google.
Burnerverse that's like takes a picture of golf clubs. It's like doing things you can't afford, playing a game you're probably better than me at. Hashtag grow. Or like, like that shit
Yeah, like that's good.
makes me laugh. Like that shit is good.
Like I forgot it. Who was it? It's like, dude, I just woke up and it's like Chandler Parsons is in my son's hospital room. Something like that. Like I woke up from a nap and Chandler Parsons is talking to my son in his hospital bed. Something like that. Have you not seen that video?
I haven't seen that.
The fuck are you talking about?
It's like a picture of this guy. He literally just like wakes up. Like he's like laying in a chair. And he's like, his son's in a bed. And he literally just a picture of his feet with like Chandler Parsons who's talking to his kid. Like,
dude, what?
Yeah. What?
You haven't seen that? I guess it's a burner account, so
it's
not
burner
like
account.
super
I also love Lank. I think that's so fucking funny. It's so good.
Krabs saw that.
How did Krabs? I didn't even see that one. I feel like I'm so tapped on the burners. I also love their like run the ball bit. Some kid will just be like, yeah, do you mind if it's like,
So
yeah, you mind
good.
if I run the ball this weekend? And it's just like a handle of Tito's and Fortnite in the background.
It was Bo Nix, not Chandler Parsons.
Just woke up to
I
an
knew-
NBA player talking to my sick kid.
So good.
Wow, that's so funny. Yeah, the Burniverse is good, though. I think it's funny, but I feel so bad for. Maybe I shouldn't have reached out. I don't know. I just felt horrible. I was just like, I'm so sorry you have to go. Like, I can't even imagine.
Has she not deactivated her account?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how are you DMing her?
I don't know.
That thing would have been gone.
I mean, if I'm her, everything's off my phone.
Yeah.
Because then it's not real life.
It's not.
Like when you remove everyone knows you are obviously
Well-
at school, but you got to delete
Yeah,
all
you
that.
gotta transfer.
You got to delete all of it.
Oh.
You got to delete all of it. Other than that, speaking of crazy things that happened last night, we posted, or some photos were posted, some videos were posted of the event. How about Luka playing his old team for the first time and Nico Harrison having the gall to pull up in LA in a bright
I know.
blue suit?
Yeah.
Like, what a fucking loser.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he genuinely gets dumber by the day. Every single day that trade ages, he gets dumber and dumber. And he pulls up in a bright blue suit and has, like, the gall to watch warm-ups. And then, of course, if you can pull up the video, I think I DM'd it to the Bookit account. Luka nails the three. First thing he does, stare down the Dallas Mavericks
Yep.
bench.
Yep.
Like, that was so hard. That was so hard. So hard.
I can't wait to see the facial reactions, the trash talking, the histrionics, the body language. Things could get real spicy here throughout this game as Doncic rips another one and immediately turns to the Mavericks bench.
And that was like old Luka coming out, like yelling at the top of his lungs.
He wants to make
too.
a statement, and boy, has he here.
I mean, they
5-point
for sure
lead,
woke up
10
a month
points.
ago,
for
but
Luka.
it's so weird.
I
Like,
can't wait to see the facial.
obviously, I'm not like I was never really a big Mavs fan. And even when Luka was here, like, obviously, I think he's fantastic, and I loved watching him, but I wouldn't say I was, like, a Luka fan. But after this whole thing, like, I don't know if I've ever backed a player more. Like, I just want to see him, like, crush now.
Bust.
Like, absolutely bust.
Like, bust.
Like, last night, I was like, dude, fuck him. Like, fuck him, Luka.
Like, actually, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I feel, one, I can't believe Nico had, like, and I truly mean the gall to pull up to the first game that they play against each other.
Yeah.
Especially in LA.
Like, that's
In
just
LA.
an insane move out of him to be like, oh, I'm going to go to the first game that they play each other, but it's in LA. Because he knows if it was in Dallas, he would get booed.
Oh yeah, he cannot go.
I saw someone quoting him who was like, he's more than welcome in LA. It's like, yeah, no shit. Fucking
Yeah,
literally just
exactly.
handed that franchise the keys to the NBA for
Yeah.
the next decade.
What did he trade him for? A piece of glass.
Did you also see Luka doing push-ups before the game, too?
Yeah.
He was
Yeah, like
dude,
mocking
he was
him,
doing,
kind
Yeah, he
of.
was doing everything to, like, fuck with Nico. But, like, dude, he does look like he's cut down on weight. 100%. He looks slimmer. He looks like...
Oh, yeah, if you look at pictures from, like, 2 weeks ago, his arm, you can really tell in his arms and his face.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But, I mean, thank God he won. I think Shaq did make a good point, though. He was like, when they go back to Dallas and Dallas is fully healthy, that'll be, like, the real test of, like, okay. He was like, you beat your old team, but you didn't really play that well. I mean, he had a triple-double, but I think he only had, 17, 19 points?
19,
I think people
13, and
want him to
15.
have, like, 35.
Yeah, 19,
That's
13,
a
and
great
15
stat
will get
line.
the job done, though. When LeBron has 27, 9, and 12.
Unbelievable
Yeah.
stat line.
That'll probably-
Unbelievable.
But it's
stat
like,
line.
not
that's the thing with the
12 and
Mavs. Will they
3,
ever be fully healthy?
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know?
But I don't know. You just love to see him get one, though. I said it like
100%.
9 times at the bar last night, too. I can't believe the refs in L.A. teched him
Oh, yeah, that was so
in the
stupid.
first
Yeah,
matchup
it's
against
crazy.
his old team. Like, if anyone to not tech in the first half, it's Luka Doncic playing his old team.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
And there was
Especially in
100%
LA.
a foul. Like, they grabbed the shit out of his arm. And he's just
Yeah.
like, what And then
Especially in LA too. Like, how do you tech him for that? You
soft.
can't tech him for that.
Soft.
All right, the new Bookit tweet just fucking assaulted me.
Yeah, Goots wanted me to pull it up.
Who fucking made that?
I assume Goots assaulted.
This is the shit I'm talking about, dude. There's no fucking loyalty in this game. There's no fucking loyalty in this game.
That's crazy.
I mean, it is factual. They're not like, it's not fake shit.
That's crazy.
People forget as well. We are not fully healthy.
That is true.
In most of those games, we're not fully healthy.
Wait, why they just decide to talk about the Knicks?
Yeah, like what
Out
the
of all
fuck was that?
teams.
Like literally, what is that?
They've just been rad, I guess.
But so much shit has happened in the world, and we're doing
Dude.
Knicks graphics, dude. Like, what the fuck is that?
That's crazy.
But people forget we're not fully healthy, and Dibbs just came out and said that we haven't had our starting center. So I
Yeah.
think our rotation is Mikhail's going to go to the bench, and Mitchell Robinson's going to be our starting center, so that Cat can play the 4.
11-14 versus teams above 500 is bad.
Okay.
The 0-7 versus those 3 teams, like, yeah, like they're the 3 best teams in the league. Like, you can lose to them, but like under 500, the teams above 500 is great.
But again, Cat even said in the locker room after our last losses, he was like, "Listen, as long as we're in the playoffs, we're going to be fine.
Well, yeah, that's
Like
true.
none of these games really matter. So, fuck them."
Dude, did you see the Nick Young clip of him talking like
Dude,
Like,
Young,
Cat, that was so
that
funny.
was so funny.
Nick
Come on.
Young can
Come on.
fucking kick
No, I
rocks,
agree.
dude.
Like someone like quote tweeted with like their stats side by side, and obviously it's not even close. But I thought it was so
It was so
funny.
funny.
Nick Young is like one of
I
the
thought it was
biggest
a
clowns in the
3.
NBA. It was just
My
so hard
bad.
to defend him.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Have you
Yeah.
seen him? Have you seen the clips of him getting fouled? Did you see that one that came out over the weekend?
No.
Oh no.
You haven't seen
I mean,
that?
I've seen.
It's a 4-minute clip of him getting fouled, and every time he gets fouled, he goes, "Oh my god!" It's actually like fuck, dude. Like it's so hard to defend Cat. I'm gonna try my hardest because as we make the playoffs and things get bigger and the Knicks get bigger, I'm really gonna do my best to protect him and defend him, but he makes it fucking impossible.
He is a bucket, though. So
I mean, yeah, he is. I'm gonna try to find the video.
Where did
of
he
him
grow
getting
up?
fouled.
I'm
You
thinking-
grew
you
up
would
in New
think
Jersey.
Canada. You would think Canada.
You would
but
think
no, he's
Canada,
not
or
Canadian.
I would think like Minnesota or something.
Yeah, like he's got that accent, but no.
No, he's from New Jersey.
What happened to that? I mean, he has a dog in him. It's just like, where's it in like the personality?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Like
He's
you
got
can't be that big
dog,
and
dude.
talk
What do
like
you
that.
He got that dog in him.
I said he does, but not in the personality. Like obviously playing basketball, he's a dog.
Yeah, that's true. I don't
It's
know.
just like-
He grew up in. He went to
Like was he just like around his
same
my
school as my cousin.
girls maybe growing up?
I don't know. He was really close with his mom, but I think she passed away during COVID. I remember that being. Like,
He's
a
a
big story.
sassy dog, someone said.
He's a sassy dog. He's like a little
Does anyone have the "Oh my God" thing? It's like I don't know. It was so big, and now I can't find it.
Minnesota. I'm just thinking of like states that don't produce dogs.
The big bodega. Krabs said.
But he was like rookie of the year. Like he is a fucking dog.
Oh yeah, he's a dog.
Oh,
He's a
here
dog.
we go. Here we go. Josh just sent it to the Bookit account.
Wait.
Here we go.
Big bodega.
Drives on Giannis, goes inside, running shot. Underneath. This is attitude. Don't ever make excuses as Towns misses that.
When the Yang shot went up tonight, you know what I was thinking? I should have kept a counter of how many times Cat yells out, "Oh my God."
Between getting fouled. Wait, yeah.
No, that's good. I don't know who these fucking random bots are, but every time he gets that, "Oh my God!" Oh
On
my
defense,
God!
The one on defense is hilarious. The dude gets the wide open floater.
Yeah.
That was good.
He went to St. Joe's in Metuchen. My cousin went there. I had
Wow.
buddies
Oh.
that were in his grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was fucking
He's
disgusting.
not much older than us.
They have like a locker room, and he had his own double locker that they made into an extendo locker, and it was fucking packed with Kentucky gear, apparently. Like every day.
Oh, I did hear something about that.
Every day there'd be new shit in there. My buddies would be like, "Dude, this is fucking crazy."
Or maybe you told me that.
Like, yeah, it was nuts. He's like, he like owned that school for a little bit.
I mean, yeah.
I would have been in his grade if I went. I got accepted there too.
So he's our age, or
Yeah.
your age. Yeah.
He went to I think he went to Kentucky for 1 year, 2 years, and then left.
One, yeah.
But yeah, he was at St. Joe's in Metuchen.
Let's say.
Big purr.
He was so good in high school. I think they won like the
Sure,
state
yeah.
chip 2 years in a
I'm
row,
sure.
but I don't
mean,
know
who's
if that's
guarding him?
100% true. But he was fucking gross, like so
Yeah.
good, dude. But yeah, I mean the Knicks do play today, so I guess that's why Goots decided to just fucking.
That doesn't.
See, and this is where people are like, "Damn, why do you go Goots sometimes?" This is why.
Cat averaged 21 points, 13.4 rebounds, and 6.2 blocks per game.
Dude, yeah, he was fucking gross.
6
gross.
blocks.
Dude, I
a
would
game is
love to
fucking
see that
insane.
Huddle tape.
No, he was gross.
Yeah.
He's just standing there, just
Dude, he was gross. And also, like, the
No.
Catholic, like, private schools he was playing in New Jersey, like, private schools. I mean, dude, I was on the team.
Yeah, I mean, he had
Like, you'd have a kid like me driving the lane and Cat's just sitting there like,
he had a quadruple double. He had 16 points,
like
17 rebounds,
just a pointer
11
finger.
assists, 11 blocks.
dude, there's a reason why fucking Coach Cal was there when he was a sophomore.
He had 2 quadruple doubles.
Dude, he was gross. Like, he was fucking gross.
That's crazy.
I found my new favorite edit style on TikTok. Can you
Yeah,
pull
you're
up my
telling me
tweet
about it.
of Ryan Williams?
Sure.
Let's get my high school prom. They take like young athletes, like they'll do like LeBron or like Ryan Williams or Jeremiah Smith.
yeah.
And they put this like just the intro of this song is so good. And once I liked like 2, I started getting like 9 in a row. And I was just like, this
All
is
of them, yeah.
literally the greatest like
Yeah.
edit style and song combo.
I skipped my high school prom. Now that part of me's gone.
Like so good.
Oh, I did see the Ryan Williams one.
Like so good. I watched this and was like, yo, he's playing like that. Like I was like, this is Devonta Smith. Like, dead ass. Like so good. Let's get my high school prom. Like so good. There's one of LeBron and he's like at St. Vincent St. Mary's. And it cuts to him like now on the Lakers. After it's like,
Ew.
let's get my high school prom. But yeah, it's sick.
Have you seen the kid on TikTok, Jordy? I
Yeah,
think that's what his
Jordy's
name is.
fucking goaded.
So sick.
Goaded.
So sick.
Every time Jordy drops, I follow him on
Yeah.
TikTok. Every time Jordy drops, I think I've commented on like the last 3, like knew this was gonna go hard. Like he just always knows
Yeah.
exactly what song to pick.
Yeah, 100%.
Is that
He
who
just did
you
one
like
for
post like
T-Mac.
on Twitter? Is it his clips?
Jordy,
or
yeah,
highlights?
most of the time Jordy goes fucking nuts. He just did one of the T-Mac one where he's like, "What are you doing at 24?" He's like, averaging 30.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to like some song and it's like T-Mac highlights. Like,
He's
but he
so
always
cute.
picks like the perfect song.
Yeah. He does.
The perfect song.
Hell yeah.
I will say that would be a song like by Mikey. Yeah, I like that song. I didn't skip my high school prom though, but it's a fucking banger. Make no mistake, I'll get in the I hate my mom mood.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't actually hate my mom, but that's like that kind of music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like those kids that listen to like, what is it? Not Paramore, but the other one. That like era of like, I hate my mom.
Oh, Blink 182.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
shit
like
like
that,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll get in that bag sometimes.
Fun fact, I skipped my high school prom to go to a Chance the Rapper like festival.
Oh yeah. I
What?
mean that's so valid.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean that's valid.
I don't know, we wanted to go. It was Chance, Uzi, Young Thug,
Prom
Lil
or
Wayne.
a festival?
You
Lil
didn't want to go to
Wayne.
prom?
No. We already went. We went 1 year.
I guess the only fun part of prom is after when you can drink beers as like a
Yeah.
18-year-old,
We can just go to-
17-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, prom was kind of fucking rad other than the after party.
Dude, prom sucked. It was kind of fun.
My senior
kind of
prom,
fun
we
for like a
went.
second, but
My senior year prom, we went down the shore. And then I didn't go to the public school one, but I went to the public school prom weekend that was down the shore.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just the greasiest weekend of all time. we were where the Jersey Shore films, Seaside. Just had this like duplex, and it was fucking. I don't know how we didn't get busted. It was literally a house of like 30 kids just underage drinking.
There's
Like,
probably like
for a
so
whole
many
weekend.
different groups there though.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, it was definitely a big weekend for that shit. But it was fucking. I mean, Seaside. If you guys ever been, it's just a grease fest and
skip prom to lab.
greasy.
Skip prom lab.
But yeah, I mean, just crazy. But I didn't skip my high school prom. It was fun. Did you go to your high school prom?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. I would love to know who your date was. Don't dox him.
I could see if I could find a picture.
Wow, I would love
Yeah.
to see that
Could do
picture.
that.
Did you wear like a crazy dress?
Nah, I look good though. I look good.
I feel like everyone tries to wear like a really bright color.
Yeah.
No one really wore bright colors from mine.
Really?
It was more, I guess, red maybe.
Yeah, a lot of
It's like
red.
a normal color.
You'll see blue. Black.
What's like your favorite color to wear?
Like in general, like just
Yeah, I think I found mine.
blue or black. I love black.
I'm like a sea foam green.
That's a good one.
I
That's a
know.
good
It's
one.
a weird one though.
Yeah.
No way Goots wore a fucking red suit.
No way.
Bruno Mars.
Goots.
Goots.
Goots. What the fuck? Like, actually, what the fuck? If I saw Goots in a red suit at my prom,
Hey, dude, Goose can get kind of fitted though.
no, Goots
Goots
fits
can-
up,
he
but
can- he
a
can fit
fucking
up.
red suit, I'd be like, where are you going? I'd give
Goose
him my keys.
He for sure had loafers on too.
The Old Bay suit.
Oh, I wore loafers to prom.
The Old
Yeah.
Bay
Yeah.
suit. The Old Bay suit.
Wait, Goots, was it one of the like ankle pants too? Like, did you have it like what's it called, tailored, where it like
Yeah.
cuffs your ankle?
Yeah,
see.
no, I didn't. I
You got
didn't
any
have
pictures
that,
of
but
you at prom?
Huh?
You got any pictures of you at prom?
Maybe on my
You
phone.
should send them to me. You can pull them up.
I skipped my high school
Yeah,
prom.
with the black loafers. He
The
said.
black loafers. Looked like he looked like a can of Old Bay.
Literal can of
A literal can of Old Bay. Goots pulled up in the Old Bay fit. I honestly respect it. He just went Maryland roots. I'm gonna look like a thing of Old Bay,
You have to.
a container of Old Bay. I don't think I have it on my phone.
Damn.
The last thing I have on my phone is freshman year of college.
Damn.
I skipped my high school prom. Oh, maybe I do actually. Hold on. It's going back a little further. Sorry, Chadamus Prime. Here we go. Oh. We're in high school. I have a photo from prom week. I can't show that one. Definitely cannot
was
send
coming.
you that one. I do not have photos from prom though for some reason. I don't know why.
I can't find any either. I don't know why.
Damn, that would have been goated though.
Would have been good.
I skipped my. Yeah, no, I don't have one. Sorry. I would totally show you. Damn. I looked good. I definitely looked good at prom. I also like really genuinely glue up.
You
Glowed up.
Glowed up.
Glue up.
Glue up. Well,
I glue up.
Put it up GLEW.
Yeah.
It should be
glue-
like you glue up. It should be glue
I
up. but
glowed
it's
up.
Yeah, you
I
glowed.
glued up. I glued up. All right? I glued
Got
up.
all sticky.
Got all
little
sticky.
sticky.
All right? I got all sticky at my prom. No, but it was a good time.
You glowed up
Fun.
since prom. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
since
yeah.
like high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know-
self glaze.
I'll put it like this: my humor had to get me places until I grew up, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, high school was weird. I don't know. High school was fun, but it was definitely like weird.
It was
When I
weird.
look back at high school, I went to an all-guys school.
That's strange. I can't.
like,
I
I
can't
can do
imagine.
that.
There was
that
just
for
some
you.
shit that like went on that like was funny at the time, but you're like, dude, that was like actually mad weird.
Yeah, dude, I've heard like there are stories like comedians telling shit like Shane Gillis like about like friends like doing shit together, like watching porn together
Well,
and
I didn't
doing
do
shit.
that. We didn't do that.
Dude, I know, but like that's like but like people like the fact that people like there are a massive amount of people that understand that joke and like went through that with their friends is crazy.
Yeah.
Is that not crazy?
No, it's fucking nuts.
It's like, dude, that is insane.
We used to, I don't know, the only story I'll say because I think it's kind of funny. I don't even know if like what the thing, but they would. I'm sure everyone's heard like the gum bit. They'd be like, dude, there's gum on my desk, and then you turn around. It was just one kid, dude. He ended up transferring out. I think it was like sophomore year, but he was so fucking funny. But like his bit was, he'd be like, dude, fuck, there's gum on my desk. You turn around, he would just have his balls out on his desk.
Actually,
Yeah.
like
But,
whipped
like,
out. Like whipped out.
Yeah, like whipped out.
Oh.
Teacher's back would be turned through the zipper.
Oh
That's
my
kinda
god.
just on the desk. But that, like, dude, that what like kids above us would do it too. Like, dude, like, but that's kind of shit where I look back, it's like, dude, that was actually so fucking. But at the time, it would
where's he
be-
at now?
At the time, it would be fucking hysterical.
I mean, that's
like,
funny,
You'd be
yeah.
like,
It's
dude,
not
what
like-
the
yeah.
fuck? But then you try to get him in trouble, so you try to get the teacher to turn around as quick as possible.
That's crazy. Try to
You'd
get
have
the
to, like,
teacher to
fucking,
see
like-
him. It's crazy.
Well, dude, you're like what, fucking 16 hit time? Like you know, fucking
Meat on tape.
Did y'all do beef stews?
No, we didn't do beef stews, dude. We didn't do beef stews. You guys definitely
the
have heard the
bedroom.
gum bit.
Beef
You've never
stew.
heard the gum bit?
No.
No, never heard that.
No way, no one didn't do that to you at high school.
No.
The best one was farting. So it was like all guys, and you'd be in class just. The teacher would be like, "Yeah, what the fuck?" And you would try to blame it on someone else. Yeah.
That's good.
Wow. Yeah. I didn't expect Chad to not know that one, but it actually was science class. It's actually crazy. Javon just called that. That was literally science class. It was like the only class I had with that kid.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I sat in gum. Thank you, Mace.
Oh, then you like fart in someone's face when they look at it.
No.
That's what that is. Like I sat in gum. It's like that's
No,
like
man.
that was like a joke from like the 80s maybe.
No.
Yes, 100% that's the joke. It's like I sat in gum like someone just looks at your butt and you fart in their face.
No.
100%.
Jay and YouTube saying gum bit is classic.
Gum
I'm
bit
just,
is-
but this is to your point. Like, there's just a sect of people that went through exactly what I went through that are like, yeah, that's a classic move. And then there's people that have never heard that are like, yo, that's the craziest shit I've ever heard of. That's fucking gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was classic.
Classic.
That was a classic back in the day. That was a classic back in the day. And you know what? It was funny. I
is
laughed
funny,
every
yeah.
time.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
hilarious,
that's a all boys school classic.
I'd laughed
Yeah.
But
every
I
time.
never heard of
laughed
someone.
Yeah, like we could not do that at my school.
I laughed every time.
That would
Laughed
not be
every
okay.
time. I laughed literally every time. Yeah, here comes Chiote. The hairy gum was hilarious. Like, some people know exactly what I'm talking about.
The hairy gum.
Hairy gum. All right.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what like an all-girls. Like,
Wonder what
class
an
would be.
all-girls school classic is.
I'm trying to think of my friends back then though, like if they had any funny stories. Gum through the zipper, sneaky nuts. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like it's not as crazy as you think. Like I'm not in
I don't think it's that
the
crazy. Like, it's
minority
funny.
of like that happening to people.
Especially in an all-boys school, like all the boys probably think that's hilarious. Everyone think that's so funny.
Yeah, you're in high school, you're
Yeah.
sophomore in high school, someone's like, dude, there's fucking gum on my desk.
Yeah, it's fun.
So good, dude. So good. My favorite bit was we were allowed to have laptops. So everyone would be gaming. I used to play Football Manager or whatever. And
Dude, my
whenever-
high school still had chalkboards. That's where I was at.
I mean, we
No
had
sort
some-
of-
We had some chalks. We had some whiteboards.
We had like the original PC. It'd take 5 minutes to turn on.
Yes, dude. And the fan starts going.
Dude, you would have thought I went to school in like the 1990s. Like we were so
iPads, it was
behind.
It's kind of, yeah, Josh had iPads.
Yeah.
I didn't have iPads. We had
They would not.
Chromebooks. Google, the first
Chromebook,
iteration
yeah.
of the Google Chromebook.
Yeah, we had a
Um,
sheet of paper. Yeah.
we had a notebook.
Did you guys have smart boards?
We did have
No.
one
those?
smart board.
Those are
One
fun.
Smart board.
No, I'm
Um,
not.
But we, dude, Sam Moody's loving the gum bit. I'll tell you what though, dude, it gets you every time because you're not
Every
expecting
time.
the balls to be out, and you give it like months.
You're not expecting
He
the
would
ball.
like, dude, and I'm convinced, like, I don't know what he does now. I wouldn't be shocked if he like does some sort of like comedy or something because he was actually fucking hysterical. He was the kid that would fart all the time. Like, he was just a really funny kid, but he would like wait months. He would get you and then like literally wait 4 months to crack it out again. And sometimes it'd be gum, sometimes it wouldn't, but it'd get me every time. It would get me every time.
Javon, the smartboard calibration tickled brain. It
Yeah.
did, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
good.
Dude, I'm sad I
So
didn't get
good.
to experience that.
Do you know what we're talking about? Like what?
Smartboards?
I've
it's
heard
like
of
those,
them.
Like, it's like they're like whiteboards, but they're like
They were-
massive iPads,
yeah.
pretty much.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
It's
gigantic.
like the
definitely
first
did
like
not.
thing where you had like a pen and it was like
You could like change.
yeah.
Actually, cool. You could like change the color. Of
Well,
the
there's
pen,
4
too.
colors.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
That was the
Sick.
craziest thing.
Yeah.
It was like,
Dude,
why
I
did
could
you
show y'all a
change-
picture of my high school and you'd be like, oh, okay, like I get it.
Yeah.
that would be
Not great.
But so we had laptops and everyone would game on them. And my favorite thing to do, or like one of our favorite things to do, is see someone gaming or like playing like the snake game from across the room, and you just try to get them like caught.
Yeah.
So like let's say the teacher like asked the class a question and I saw like Josh was playing games on his laptop like 3 rows across.
Yeah.
I would raise my hand and then I'd be like, oh, I just had it. But Josh was actually talking about this before class. I think Josh knows. And then they would immediately be like, Josh, what would it be? And then you'd be like, and that was like my favorite. That was literally my favorite shit of all time, dude. Because you get them like the fingers leave the trackpad, and then they're like, I have no idea what the question is. And you'd be like, no, Josh, come on. We were literally just talking about this. I can't think of it. What was it? And they'd be like, so good, so good, so good. That was one of my favorite bits.
Good.
I love that bit.
Jovan,
What?
relax.
What do you say?
No. Counting days between scrotum sightings is actually insane when you put it like that.
We did not have.
You didn't count days
What?
between scrotum sightings?
No, dude. Well, you'd like forget that he would do it, and then he would just be like, he'd be like, dude, how the fuck do you get like? We used to have like we had unbelievably good cookies.
Mm-hmm. Like
dude,
chocolate chip cookies?
Yeah.
We would too.
Hey, dude, how the fuck
We
do
only
you
went to
get
the same
chocolate on the desk? You'd be like, what?
Why do you have chocolate?
Balls around.
Were they like warm cookies too?
Yeah.
Dude.
So good.
So good.
They'd
Did
come
you
in a
have
little
those?
bag, the paper bag. Did you get them in paper bags?
I don't
Like
think
the
so.
little white one?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude.
Get ice cream too. I'd
Like,
get.
Okay, I'm
I'd
just
get
curious
a cookie and
now.
then ice cream and put the cookie on the ice cream.
What was y'all's options for like lunch? Did y'all have like where you could go buy like a chain?
No, we didn't have
No.
that. We just had like hot lunch. Like they would like make like pizza boats and like the like McRib shit. Like,
Okay.
Dude, we
famous
actually had
bowls.
one of the worst cafeterias of all time.
Yeah,
like in terms
mine
of the
was
food they served,
horrific.
it
Ours
was
pretty good.
fucking
Ours was fun.
gross.
Dude, we had the famous bowl. It was called the Pomper Bowl. It was like mashed potatoes, corn, gravy, and chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
So good.
I just think of like, why do they make us drink milk with everything?
Yeah, they were big on the milk.
Yeah, why? I don't want chocolate milk and
Yeah, they were
macaroni.
big on the milk.
Like,
I love chocolate milk.
and you have those kids that would like pour it in their food thinking it's so funny. It's like, what are we doing?
Also,
Yeah.
like, I don't know if you guys did this. Never mind.
Well, you got to say it now.
The Michelle
Go
Obama
Edge.
Midwest lunches. That's literally a thing. Like every single person in the Midwest had like the same exact lunch.
Was it really?
Yeah, Michelle Obama like changed some shit like right when I got to high school, and it was everyone had the same shit.
You know,
That was
dude,
good.
the pizza days were sick, though. Pizza days were
Yeah,
sick.
we had pizza. We had like pizza boats. You know what I'm talking about? Like the little like it's like deep dish
French
kinda.
bread.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
They would do that like once every 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
that would be the longest line.
Yeah. It was so good.
That would be the longest line for sure.
No, we did not all eat the same exact stuff. That's just not true.
What do you mean?
Someone said in chat, everyone ate the same thing. Smiley potatoes, yeah.
And then you agree with someone in the chat.
It was the same person.
Dude,
actually.
here
I
comes fucking intern Mason with something that nobody ate because he's 14 years old. Cheesy pizza dunkers. What is
What
that?
the heck is that?
Him and Rav, dude, just grew up on the iPad. They just don't get it. No, I'm just kidding, but I did not have that. No, dude, my high school lunches were fucking gross. And then, of course, my high school when I went was really, really small, and then it expanded. Once we left, they, like, knocked down the building that I went to school in. Danny DeVito is... My school used to be a boarding school, and it was like a house. Danny DeVito is our most famous alum. It's called the Oratory Prep. And when I
shit.
went there, it was, like, one building and then the house at the top. And the house at the top had, like, some classes, but that was where the boarding school was. And then they announced my freshman year, we're building a new building and we're expanding the school by 300 kids. And we were like, dude, this is going to be fucking sick. Was not finished until 2 years after I graduated. But they were
Yeah.
like, it's going to be done by your junior year.
This is literally a classroom of my high school. That's just where we were.
I mean, that might be the 60s.
That's
What
I'm
high
saying.
school?
It's
Or do
here,
you
I'll,
know
I'll
it?
just send you a picture.
Yeah.
This is literally like an example of what my classroom looked like. So hearing these stories from y'all, I'm like, I wish I could relate, but
How big was your school?
it was big. That's the thing. I don't remember how many kids were in my class, but I mean, we were 5A in sports.
That looks like a.
What does that mean?
Like
5A
6A is the
sports.
or biggest
biggest,
now.
yeah.
I think
Oh,
we are
word.
the new because they built a new high school where I went, and
Excuse
they're
me.
6A now, and it's super nice. But they opened that like 5 years after I left. That's how bad it was. Like they were just like, let's build a whole new school.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That classroom looks like it's like a third grade classroom.
It looks like a third grade class.
So no smart boards in that
No,
classroom.
there's no smart boards in that classroom. But dude, that's just, that's what makes you who you are.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
For sure.
But yeah, it was a crazy day in sports yesterday. Providence College basketball is just dead, dude. Dead. It's just dead, dude. We got 30 balled by Marquette. We got JJ and Chad saying this is when I take Providence. Like, there's just some times where you got to know when to hold them, when to fold them. The season has never been more over.
Well, yeah.
Never been more over than it is right now. 30 balled by Marquette is just embarrassing. Like, it's over. It's over. And that sucks. But
Yeah.
Mizzou is back.
I mean, we didn't really.
You guys are
anywhere.
goated.
Yeah, dude, we're good. Like, we are legit good. Also, last game, people forget Josh Gray didn't play. I didn't realize how, like, he isn't good, but, like, just his physicality inside helps us so much. We have nobody else that can do that. And he came back, and we fucking beat the dog shit out of them. I mean, rightfully.
Yeah, I feel like
Rightfully
you're
so.
at
I
the
mean, South
position
Carolina's
now
terrible.
as this Mizzou team where you should be beating those teams really bad.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. We had to.
I mean, we already talked about it, but I can't believe Georgia beat Florida. I can't believe they
Yeah,
almost
that's nuts.
folded. I can't
Yeah.
believe they almost folded.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. But also, I feel like once games start like that, like Florida spawned down 12, there's some times where you can be like, okay, Florida might come back, and then they did come back, and you're like, no way Florida's about to do it. I'm kind of happy Georgia got one on them.
I agree.
I'm kind of happy.
I think Florida needed that, too.
I
They
also
needed
just
a loss.
love a good court storm.
Yeah.
Like, court
Oh,
storm
for
just give me
sure.
life, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all those Georgia kids just storming the court being like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's my favorite shit ever.
It is
Literally my
electric.
favorite shit ever. We only got the storm court one time while I was at Providence, and I wasn't even at the game.
I
Because
never
I
got
thought
the
we were
storm
going to
court.
get fucking killed.
Who was it?
Nova. It was like prime Nova.
Damn, dude.
And we beat them
Never
for
got one.
no reason.
You were just at the crib?
At the crib with my buddies.
Hmm.
In the dorm with my buddies.
Okay.
I was like a sophomore. My teams, when I was at Providence, fucking sucked. We would get hammered with the kids that were like our freshman recruits. It's
Were
like
you
Alpha
were-
Diallo, fucking.
You were before Dunn came?
I was the year
Or
the
after?
year after, and then I was the year before the luckiest team in America. Like, I got 4 years of just fucking racked.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get Devin Carter. I had fucking AJ Reeves when he was botting before he went crazy. I had Alpha Diallo, Malik. I forget what Malik's name is, but he would just get fucking hammered with us. I had the beginning of Jared Bynum. He was goated though. Junk. I had the kid that started the 44 thing. You know how the Providence, after every win, they do this in the locker room?
Okay, yeah.
It was like this complete fucking bot. I can't remember his name, but he wore number 44, and he would always hashtag 44 blessed. Just like, but he was just so botted. He was a power forward that was just only clip threes, but he like wasn't a good shooter.
Yeah.
But after like he like started trolling in the locker room, I guess after every game, he was
David
like,
Duke.
No, it wasn't David Duke.
Nah, Andrew Mason said that.
It wasn't David Duke. I was there for David Duke, but then he left. He dipped mad early. It was him and AJ Reeves, and then he fucking dipped mad early. Fuck, what is his name, dude? 44 blessed. Fuck, dude. He started the whole thing in the
Let me
locker
look.
room where Providence started
Let's see if I can
posting
find it.
photos and shit.
44 blessed Providence.
He was
basketball.
so junk. I actually hated him when he was there because he was supposed to be our guy. I was there with Nate Watson. He was goated.
Isaiah Jackson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He does look like a bot.
Dude, Josh, bot. Like, bot. And you'd like, the bit with every time he posts on Instagram, you'd like check his IG and you'd be like, hashtag 44 blessed. You'd be like, dude, you had 3 points. And went like 1 for 10.
His career stats, let's see. Well, I guess we can just go to his last year because I'm pretty sure that's all. That should be his best year. He averaged 9.6 points per game.
Junk.
Jansen.
Like literal Jansen.
He averaged 7.5 points per game his career.
Dude, he was Jansen. And this was
Won
the
a
Big
Morale
East.
guy.
Like, this was the Big East where, like, I had season tickets and we'd go. We'd just get killed. This was the Big East where, like, Seton Hall is really good. Marcus Howard was still on Marquette, if you remember that kid. He was fucking gross. Prime Nova was still in, like, full function. Like, fucking Creighton was gross. They had the Nemhard brother. Xavier. Like, literally everyone but us and Georgetown were, like, goated. And we would just get fucking spanked. So I barely went to any games when I was a student. Like, I barely went to any games. Because you'd be like, dude, I'm not going to go watch us fucking get our dick beat off by Xavier.
That was the same for me with football. Like, we would never go. I went to like 3 games probably when I was at Mizzou.
Yeah.
Because we just get our shit
Damn.
clapped every game.
We would drink in the
Basketball
dorm
we'd go
room.
to because we were good.
We would drink in the dorm room and then turn it off after the first half. Like, all right, that's it. We're done. It would literally be like this team. It was like watching this team play right now. Like, it'd be like, oh, we're down 13. All right, let's
So it
move
was,
on.
yeah.
What do you guys want to do tonight? Someone put on Mario Kart. That's literally what would happen. It was so botted. At home Giz was Systems. He's never come through for us like that. We swept our PODs. How about it?
Sweepage.
Come on.
That was incredible.
The field in your nuts over
Yep.
was incredible. They scored 105 points.
Needed that. But
And that wasn't even the most points scored on the college slate. Can you believe that?
I didn't know. Fruity was telling me that there was someone in chat yesterday lighting me up like, dude, don't take the over. Don't take the over. Take Toledo team total. Toledo scored like 59 points.
Ouch.
Jeez.
Ouch.
That is
Ouch.
disappointing.
Ouch.
But-
That's why you tailed Josh.
Exactly.
PODs. 105 points wasn't even the most scored in a college game last night. Can you believe that? The
What
University
was?
of Alabama scored 111 points.
Crazy.
They are
That's outrageous.
incredible. I'm pretty sure they shot 54% from the field. They went nuts, dude. They went dude, if they like this, I thought last year's Alabama team was really good. This year's Alabama team, like they play quick and they are like on fire. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be shocked if this is the Alabama team that everyone last year was like, they might be in the Final Four. They could win it all. Like this Alabama team, for whatever reason, has just figured it out comparatively to last year's team, which I thought was better roster-wise than this year's team. But, dude, they're just disgusting. Like, they're disgusting.
Probably helps that they don't have all that drama going around this year too.
Yeah, 100%.
They are such a beatable team, though. Just the way they play basketball, they are so beatable. Like, you catch them on an off shooting night, you can beat them so
But that's what I'm
easily.
saying. Last year, they would have, like, frequent off shooting nights. Dude, this year it feels like they never have an off night.
Well,
It's just like if you can shoot with them. That's what it feels like.
I just don't think that like that's a tournament style basketball team pushing that fast. Like obviously guard play wins you the title, but I don't think that playing that fast helps you in the tournament, especially with the pressure that comes in the tournament. No home court advantage. They might.
I'm kind of
lose.
in
I
on
think-
Bama.
I think they're gonna lose early.
I'm kind of in
personally.
on Bama.
I think they're gonna be the one SEC team that falls early. I think a lot of teams are gonna win the first game, but I think that they fall early, depending on who they play, obviously.
The Lay lost by one leg. That sucked, and it was because Minnesota should just never be a favorite. That was Moose. Hand up. We're done with TGL.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
We've lost we're like 9-3 all time.
We have to be done.
Why
with
would we
TGL.
stop that?
We have to be done. With
No.
Is there
No.
TGL tonight?
No.
Thank God.
No.
I just can't do it again. I can't do it. You get two chances.
Yeah, you
like
get
I'd
two
rather
chances,
just bet
yeah.
on normal golf.
Well, there's no normal golf on Tuesday, so
Yeah, we're ratted. Dude.
tomorrow we got some golf.
You made a 6-man at 1 a.m.
Unbelievable.
Can you walk me through these 1 a.m. cook sessions? Because it seems like every time you come to the house and you're like, dude, I was up at 1 a.m. and cooked a fucking 6-man.
Yeah.
It normally is 5 of 6 or 6 of 6.
Yeah, it's weird. Like for one, I never do 6-man or whatever, but I was listening to the Elf Spaces a couple nights ago,
Yeah, you're a
and I
big
was just
fan of
like, let me just like look at the board, and I saw so many things I liked, and just cooked it up. Just wasn't thinking about it, just picking squares that made sense, and it. I don't know. Even then, I was like, I don't know how this loses.
Like, are you in bed under covers? Are you on couch, blanket on? Like,
I was
how
in.
are
I was
you
in bed.
cooking?
I was just vibing.
Just
Had my little
cooking.
nightlight on, just like scrolling.
Do you sleep with a nightlight?
Yeah, I do.
You can't do full dark?
No, don't like it.
Wow.
I
I
don't
have
like it.
one little
I am scared of the
nightlight
dark.
that has never turned on. My sister got me you guys know the Mandalorian?
Mhm.
The little guy?
Yeah.
What's his name? Grogu?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little Grogu nightlight. I don't know why she gave it to me. It was when I was driving out here. It was in a box, and I'd never opened the box before. And I like opened it in my second apartment in Dallas, so it sat in like the box for a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I plugged it in the wall, and it just never turned on. So I just left it in the wall, and then every time I've moved, I just said, well, like plug it in, but it never turns on. And then for whatever reason, I moved into this new apartment like 4 months ago. And it was like the last thing that I grabbed from the old apartment. And I was like, oh, well, might as well. And I plugged it in my bedroom, turned on. I was like, oh, it's on. So I just refused to unplug it. So it's on all night, but it's not like bright.
Yeah.
But I just think it's so funny, like walking into my bedroom every time there's just a Grogu night lamp that's just on all the time. I'm just like, damn, like I should unplug that and like hide that, but I can't.
Ah,
'cause
it's
it hasn't,
sick.
dude, it hasn't turned on in 2 years. And for whatever reason, this apartment, I plugged it in, lit up. I was like,
That's weird.
holy shit. Damn, I didn't know you were a nightlight person.
Yeah, I mean it's very dim, but I do like a little glow in the room. It scares me. I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm scared someone's gonna like sneak up on me.
I had 2 nights ago, my what feels like monthly sleep paralysis,
Yeah.
and this time it was someone in a lab coat coming through my door. Have no idea why.
I get it, dude.
Have no
I
idea
don't
why.
get. I can't. Dude, I
Dude,
would
it happens at least 2 times a month. Where
Wait, so like what? Like when you're laying in bed
Yeah.
and you like what?
I can see my room like vividly, and someone is coming through my door, but moving like very quietly and slowly, like towards me, and I can't move. It's
That's
horrible.
scary.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's,
I don't have
fucking horrible.
that.
For whatever reason, it was a lab coat this time. I remember them wearing white. Normally, it's like just this
You're probably
dark
just thinking about
figure.
getting in the lab.
Wait, so this is
guy's
like-
coming to
Yeah,
take you.
Like
to the
you're
lab.
asleep when this happens,
Yeah.
you can just picture it.
Do you know what sleep paralysis is?
Yeah, I've heard of it,
So
but
it's
I've
like
never
your
experienced.
mind is awake, but your body's asleep.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like, since I know what my room looks like during sleep paralysis, your brain is active, but your body's asleep. So I can see my room, and for whatever reason in sleep paralysis, it's like, I don't know why, but it scares you, at least for me.
Yeah.
And it's like I can
Well,
see
yeah, it's
someone,
scary as fuck.
Yeah.
someone comes through my door,
Holy
and I like
shit.
can't, like you can't get out of it because your body's asleep, but your
Do
mind
you
is
know that
active.
you're having sleep paralysis? Or do you
Now
fall
I
for
do, and like I'm able to breathe through it.
It? Okay.
But like in my like when
Jeez.
it started happening to me in college, I would be like screaming. So like in my head, I think I'd be screaming someone's name. Like I remember vividly when I was a senior, like one time it happened really bad, and it felt like it lasted for 20 minutes. And I was screaming my roommate's name. Like in the sleep paralysis, I heard my voice. I was screaming their name.
That's
I was like,
scary.
I'm not gonna say his name, but I was like
Yeah.
screaming his name, whatever. And then I came out of it, and I like ran upstairs, like, dude, what the fuck? I was just screaming your name. And he was like, dude, the house has been quiet for like 2 hours, bro. And like you could hear through our fucking walls. It was so thin.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. So like sometimes I'll be like talking, and I like think I can do it, but it's like your mind is active, your body's asleep, and then your body like will wake up, but you can't move. So it's like someone's moving towards you, but I can't move.
When you wake
Oh.
up, does it feel different than?
Well, the crazy part is in sleep paralysis, it feels like your eyes are open.
Well, no,
and
I
then you
get that,
wake
I
up
get
and
that,
your
but I'm
eyes
saying-
actually open.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, does it feel like you're like snapping out of something, or does it just feel like you're like?
Yeah.
Okay, so like it feels different.
Like when
Like
when
real
it's
life
happening,
feels different than it does.
Yeah,
like
100%.
after.
When it's happening,
Jeez.
when it's happening, I can see this room.
I get that.
Like
yeah.
like it feels like my eyes are open.
Yeah.
And then when you come out of it, your eyes actually open, and then it's like, holy fuck. It's crazy. It's crazy. But that happened to me.
What causes that?
I don't know.
Is it
happens to me
stress,
like
or-
2 times a month. For like since college.
I couldn't deal with that.
It's
Mm-mm.
terrible.
Mm-mm.
Well, then I come out. Now I just come out of it. It's like, pfft. But it happened this time, and I was like, dude, this isn't real. This is like talking to myself, like this isn't real. And then I'll do like a breathing thing, and then it'll be like,
So while you're like, this isn't real, it's just moving closer to you?
yeah, and it's like
Oh
scary
my
as fuck. Like, your brain
gosh.
is definitely like, I get anxiety. Like it feels like everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, Splash, or do you, when you have a dream and you're falling and you just wake up, it feels like your body's like actually falling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
hate
When you like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hate
It's not like that when you come out,
No, yeah, yeah.
but it's
no.
just like you open your eyes, and then I can see my actual room, and it's like, oh my god, what the fuck was that?
crazy.
That's
yeah.
so weird.
Dude, it happens to me like 2 times a month, every month.
Oh, God.
It's normally I fall asleep on my back, so I try not to fall asleep on my back. I don't know why that causes it, but sometimes I'll flip over in my sleep on my back by accident, and then it'll just like happen.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
it's brutal. It's brutal.
This is what the Jets do too, man.
Are you are you a nightlight guy?
No, I just sleep. I sleep with the TV on though. Well,
What?
I go to sleep with the TV on, and
I
then
do
I set
too.
like a timer, and it just turns off by itself,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm not.
Do you sleep with the TV on?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm like
I like
scared to
listening-
death of the dark.
I like listening to like podcasts, like just throw something on, like listen to it while I'm going to bed, and then gone.
I've been doing thought exercises where I go silent at night, because apparently that's the thing where like our generation needs to have like white noise or things,
Mm-hmm.
and like when everything's silent, I feel like that's when my brain gets the loudest. So I've been like trying to train and practice like quieting everything down, because when it's dark and quiet,
That's
like
what I
your
do.
mind just starts like
Yeah, you
racing.
think about a gazillion.
Like my
things.
TV's on,
gazillion
but like the
things.
volume's down. Like I like quiet. I don't want the white noise. and
Oh, okay.
stuff.
I don't
Yeah.
like the white noise either. I do
Mm-mm.
not like that.
Yeah, but I've been like trying to do that. It's really hard, because you have to be like, all right, but then the minute like you focus on the sounds, your mind starts going in. It's like fuck, and then it'll keep me up for an extra hour, and then I'm like, all right, put a podcast on. It's hard. It's really hard. But yeah, I think I'm starting to realize I'm just getting into a weird arc of my life.
What kind of arc?
I don't know, just like definitely like self-work, but like maybe like getting a little too weird. But I think it's gonna end up being like really helpful like for later in life when there's actual stresses and like actual things going on. Like
Oh, for sure.
I learned about box breathing. You ever heard about box breathing?
No.
I guess they teach it at like yoga classes too, but the way that you do it activates endorphins in your brain, and it like, so when you're having anxiety
Like
or
dopamine?
it's
Yeah.
like, but it's not dopamine. I forget what it's
not.
called. It's like this not the psychoactive, but it's like something part of your brain. It's basically like you breathe in a square. So you go 4 seconds inhaling, hold at the top for 4 seconds, 4 seconds exhale, hold at the bottom for 4 seconds. And it's supposed to, not endorphins, it releases like your body calming down. So it's like a really great way to like calm, and it's called box breathing. I just learned about that.
I just thought of the best idea of all time. We have a space that has nothing in it now. That is dark. We can make dark. There's a lot of room.
Where?
The office.
Oh, the darkness
And you
retreat.
need to do the darkness retreat.
It's crazy because I do the darkness retreat every night for like 2 hours. In my own room, I do my darkness
I
retreat.
feel like that's a perfect place to do it though. Right now, like that'd be
Yeah,
the perfect spot.
That would be scary.
But I think like,
It's like the back rooms.
yeah.
but
That's
I
what
think,
it, like-
but I think they like give you a room that has like shit going on in it.
No. It's like literally nothing.
Yeah, but I don't think it would just be like an empty office. Like, you know
It's,
what I mean?
It would literally be like an empty room.
Also, weird to talk about. I refuse to do it because Aaron Rodgers is a fucking loser. Like he's already
I
off.
refuse to
He's
do
already off the team. He's already off the team. That year, we fired coach, GM, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator.
Okay, did you watch the Aaron Rodgers Enigma thing?
Fuck
on,
no.
did not
It's
watch
actually
that.
it's
I'm never
actually
watching it.
so good, dude.
You know what's
I watched it with my dad. And it's actually so good.
You know what's super cool
I
about
could
that?
never watch
Do you know what's super cool about that?
What?
He did all that just to win 4 fucking games. So who cares?
I get it.
If he came back and won a Super Bowl, like, oh, it's really cool you went through an Achilles injury and came back quick,
Yeah.
but you came back quick and sucked ball sack. So
Dude,
fuck
I
him.
guess the rumor
Talking
is
about
he
the
might be
red
going to the
line.
Rams.
Good, get him the fuck.
If he
go
goes,
Rams.
if he goes to the Rams and he's
I heard
good,
Raiders.
could see that as well.
Go anywhere. He fucking sucks. Sucks. I love the new coach.
What
by
if
the
he's
way.
good?
He's like just talking shit.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
dumb.
You're like, what do you
Buns
think about Devon? He was like, listen, this isn't gonna be the first time that people are upset about that I'm gonna do. But the thing he said is like, but we're keeping everything in house now. So you're not gonna hear a peep out of anybody. I already talked to the team. If they're frustrated, like, I just love that he said that because last year everything came out. Like,
Oh yeah.
you couldn't. But Aaron Rodgers is told that he's not coming back. You haven't heard a single report out of a single player being like, oh, he should have stayed, or a staffer and being like, he was just like, this isn't going to be the first thing that we do that's going to piss everybody off, but everything's getting done in-house and we're keeping it in-house. And I love that.
I respect
Like,
that.
get
yeah.
sauce off the fucking Twitter machine.
I mean, that's how it should be. It's healthy.
I agree.
It's a healthy locker room.
And then right after they're like, do you have a plan for Devontae Adams? And he was like, we've talked to him, but we're going to fix that problem.
Devontae's gone.
Yeah. Get him out of here. He
Yeah.
fucking sucked too. He thought
They're
he was
gonna
going to be
cut
like a leader in the locker room. The guy fucking blew.
Yeah.
And then they brought up
His numbers were good.
And then they brought up
at the
Alan
end of the game.
Lazard. It was garbage time numbers,
Yeah.
dude. He would score in the fourth quarter, and we were down.
He was good for my
21.
fantasy team. That he did.
And then they
He's
brought
good
up
for my
Alan
fantasy.
Lazard, and he was just like, "We're gonna fix that situation too. Just fucking get them all out. They all
Yeah.
suck. Get them all out. Pay
Anyone
Garrett.
connected
Pay
to
Bruce.
Rodgers is just gone.
Literally, he just brought all these fucking boners to the Jets, and they all sucked.
Yeah.
All of them. Every single person he brought, all sucked. We're gonna draft our rookie this year, and then he said we're open to moving back or for forward in the draft.
Where are you guys? 9,
7.
7.
They're saying Shador is dropping to us.
That'd be cool.
But apparently, reports are that we really, really, really want Cam Ward.
What if you guys got Jackson Dart?
Well, that's what they're saying.
what's-
They're
He's
saying we're
gonna be a-
drafting 2.
I
Well,
think
what's up with Jordan Travis? Not that he's like a franchise guy, but
I mean, the fact that they haven't like even talked about him tells me that he has not looked good
Yeah.
since rehabbing. But I don't. He's definitely not fully healthy yet.
yeah.
The fact that he's not fully healthy, that was the problem.
But you can't look at this
Been 2
draft
years,
with all
like-
these quarterbacks and not draft quarterback because Jordan Travis is in the back room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, I think
I would love Jackson Dart,
Dude,
but
imagine y'all got
apparently Jackson
Quinn.
Dart's in the 49 area and we have the 43rd or something.
Y'all
And
gonna
like
get Quinn.
every mock is Jackson.
you
now.
think that he's gonna be you think he's gonna be like 3rd round?
That's what they're saying right now.
Dude, I think Jackson Dart's gonna be a top 5 pick.
I think he's gonna jump, but right now
I
they
think
have
He
him
should
by
mocked
the
be.
time-
I love Dart.
Dude, these fucking scouts literally cream over past performances against guys that are already in the league. Like, he outplayed Jaden Daniels
Well,
2
what's
years
his
ago when they
name?
played each other. They are going to watch that game and they are going to cream. He's
But
going to be
what's the guy's name that always just is like
Kuiper?
you just
Mel
picks the white
Kiper?
quarterback and is
Mel
like
Kiper?
he's gonna be the best quarterback.
yeah, Mel Kiper.
Yeah, Mel Kiper will be like Jackson Dart. Something about him looks like he works hard. He's gonna be the best quarterback in the draft.
He's gonna
he did it with
be-
fucking Drake May last
I'll
year.
bet you that Jackson Dart is the 2nd quarterback taken. In
I
that
would
draft.
love to take Jackson Dart. If we
Whoa.
took Jackson Dart, I wouldn't be upset at all, dude. I fucking love him. I've loved him since he was fucking at USC.
Yeah.
And then I was at that game where he beat Jaden Daniels. It was fucking nuts. You were there
Oh
too.
my gosh, yes, dude.
That was when you did that funny little leap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a little penguin run.
Yeah. So good. All right, let's serve some slate. We only have 30 minutes left. Did you make a 1 a.m.er?
I didn't. I didn't.
No way you're on the show. Didn't make
Dude,
a 1
I was just splooching, so I couldn't believe I hit yesterday's.
Yeah, you said you hit 9 lineups.
Yeah, I hit 9 lineups.
I hit 2. Shout out to Snapchat.
I was just so confident.
Shout out to Snapchat.
Hitting 9 lineups is absurd.
It's fucking absurd.
Like, dude, I could have posted anything I made yesterday and it hit. It's pretty crazy.
It's fucking
that
absurd.
never happens.
Absurd. All right, let's start in college basketball, and then we'll move to prize picks. Josh, I'm taking Maryland minus 3.5. That's just auto play.
Yeah, we knew that.
Maryland at home. I don't care how many points they're favored by. It doesn't matter. They're going to beat the shit out of Michigan State. Enjoy Michigan State. If you take them, you're not getting one. I actually hate today's board. Like, I want to take UConn minus 14.5, and I want to take Ole Miss plus 13.5, but I don't do big spreads anymore, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Do you know who I like?
Not going to do it. Who?
Kind of like Vanderbilt plus 7.5.
I knew you were going to like that.
Dude, they're
I literally,
They're
dude,
good.
I knew on my drive over, I knew you were going to like that.
dude, they just play everybody tough. They're a good team.
I also like Notre Dame plus 14.5, but I don't do big spreads anymore. I don't do it. I don't do it. But we're taking Maryland minus 3.5 at home. That's an auto play. They muck at home. And other system, because we have to do it, Kansas State with points. Like, I can't not do it. I don't care if they're playing UCF. You take Kansas State when they give you points because they cover for no reason. Kansas State with the points, plus 5.5 against UCF. Also, we didn't talk about the sneak wag last night of Georgia Southern covering.
Yeah.
And then
And Lafayette.
And then what was the other one? I had plus 1.5. St. Louis. Goated. I really want to take Dayton minus 4.5 on the road. I know 4.5 is the cursed spread.
Mm-hmm.
But URI is just fucking junk.
Yes.
Fucking junk. Like actual Jansen junk. Why is it only 4.5?
I have no
I don't
idea.
think Dayton has played that well this year, but only 4.5. Syracuse money line.
Yeah.
Yep. That was auto from this morning when I looked at it. Syracuse money line. I also don't like NC State, so this feels like a perfect spot to grab Syracuse. No. I already have a two.
I haven't touched Syracuse one time this year. This is your team.
I already have a two-piece of Derek Queen PRA and JJ Starling points. I'm so confident that that's green already.
Okay.
Do we take our St. Joe's wagon minus 6.5 at home against the Bonnies? The Bonnies are weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't touch that game.
That seems big, though, no?
It is a big spread for. Yeah, I mean it's a pretty even matchup, I would say.
Do we not know if Jamal Mashburn is back for Temple? I'm confused what's going on with his situation. I'm going to assume because they're only minus 1.5 against South Florida that he's not back. They haven't been playing bad without him, but they've definitely seen some disappointing losses without him. But again, if he's back, I would take them, but I don't know if he's back. Every time I Google it on Twitter. Every time I check it on Twitter, no one has any news until like an hour before the game. So that one is a stay off. I'm going to take North Florida at home again. I'm not a big North Florida guy, but I have liked this team at home. I think I'm 2-1 betting on them now. As we're getting close to the end of the year, it seems like they figured out their groove. I like that they're a short favorite at home against a good Eastern Kentucky team. Definitely taking North Florida money line at home.
You love that team.
I do love that
You
team.
love that team.
I love weird teams.
Dude, I think I got a POD.
No way.
It's my team. It's my
You
little
POD?
wagon. They covered for me last game. I'm going to go right back to them. American minus 3.5. It's the
Wow.
same exact spread, and they're playing Navy.
Wow.
I
You're
just love
goated.
this team, dude.
No, you're actually goated.
I just love this team.
You're actually goated.
American versus Navy. How do you not get involved in that game?
I'm gonna go with my wagon. Loyola Chicago minus 4.5 and the money line in the lay.
Wow.
At home. Shout out Sister Jean. They're fucking goated. They're literally goated though.
Yeah, they're good.
Like they're goated. Dude, why are we seeing a renaissance of Indiana basketball here? Huge win against Purdue at home. Now they bring Penn State in. I don't really feel confident in taking Indiana minus 5.5, but there is a part of me that thinks this team is kind of starting to figure something out. And Penn State is not who I thought they were at the beginning of the year when they were covering spreads for us and winning games. But this might just be a stay-off game because there's no point in betting this game.
Yeah.
Like,
So
you don't want to lose
It's
your
a
coin on
7:30
this
game, too. You don't want. That's a weird time slot, too. You don't want to be betting on the 7:30 games.
Yeah, that's true, too. Also, Trent saying that he actively avoids early games on Prize Picks, so there's no early cake is just one of the
Hilarious.
funniest things I've heard in a
Hilarious.
long time.
As if it hits, it's like a lesser chance of hitting if it's earlier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. St. John's minus 7.5 is weird. They're coached to win a national championship this year. I believe St. John's will be in the Final Four. Wow. I genuinely believe once I see the regions that they might be in the championship with the way they're coached and how good their roster is. I don't like, however, that Kadari Richmond is as banged up as they're saying he is. And Hinkle is a tough place to win in. I've been. It's a really tough place to win in. I don't think this Butler team is good. I'm not going to fade St. John's this year, but I'm just saying that's a very short spread, I feel like, with how much respect St. John's has been getting against the bottom of the Big East, and Butler is definitely towards the bottom of the Big East. So I'm going to stay off this. I'm going to stay off this because I don't want to bet against St. John's this year because they could totally cover 7.5 against Butler. They should. But I think Kadari Richmond's banged up. I'm almost positive R.J. Lewis has something going on. But I can't fade.
Yeah,
I can't
it's
fade.
tough. Yeah, it'd be really hard to take Butler.
I can't
in
fade.
this spot.
Yeah, I can't fade. I do want to take Oklahoma plus 2.5 at home against Kentucky, though.
I agree. I
think Jeremiah Fears goes crazy against this Kentucky defense.
Yeah,
and I actually kind of like this over.
I was just gonna say the exact same thing.
Let's fucking
I
go.
love the
Y'all
over
are
in
in
this game.
sync.
Let's go.
Love the over in this game.
I love that you're there with me. Lauren, are you touching this Texas plus 3.5 against Arkansas?
No.
Because I'm fading.
They're
It's
unbettable.
Arkansas
Are they on
minus 3.
road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Arkansas minus 3. Arkansas shouldn't be a favorite ever this year. And now they're minus 3.5 against Texas. Yeah, I'm going to gobble that. Literally
Arkansas-
gobble it like I'm Cardi B.
Arkansas is fighting for life right now. They pretty much have to win out to make the tournament. So I would not fade them at all. And Cal has them playing very hard. Like them beating us was a statement, I think, for them. Like they're making the tournament, I think.
I agree. I'm in on Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're not bad.
We are just,
They have the players. They haven't really put it together. If they put it together, they're a good ass team.
I actually really like DJ Wagner points today. It's a weird chart. And he's going to be going up against a freshman on defense. So, like, I really like that spot, too. But I like Arkansas minus 3.5 here. It's not the cursed 4. If it was 4, I'm taking Texas, but it's 3.5, so I like it.
Good.
I'm shocked you don't like Wake Forest.
Me?
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a Joshy pod.
No, dude, I'm not a big ACC guy. Like I'll bet on it occasionally, but I don't watch enough ACC ball to be nuking shit in the ACC. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
I love the shitty conferences, and I love the SEC.
You do. That is true. You do love the SEC. Well, you're an SEC
Well, I'm just
guy.
so dialed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
you're
just
just
so
an SEC
tapped in because
guy.
I watch it. all
For how
fucking day.
good BYU's been, I feel like this might be the first time I take Arizona State this year, plus 4.5.
Wow.
Oh, don't let Rav hear that.
I love that.
Like, why are they
love
only
that.
4.5?
BYU has been getting
slurped, dude.
Wait, they're plus 4.5 to BYU?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
You absolutely have to. do that.
and Arizona State's 4-12 in conference. They might win this game. This might be like a court storm game.
Is it?
This might be the only game that matters in Arizona State's basketball season.
I was kind of like, I like how they match up against BYU too.
Yeah.
Whoa, yawn.
What were you gonna say, Lauren?
I was gonna say, I'm assuming Arizona State's at home.
Yes.
Someone said ASU's best player no longer there. BYU rolling them, but then why is it only plus 4.5?
That makes me want to take him even more.
Yeah.
Arizona State plus 4.5. I do like it. I really like it. I like it.
Too.
We're taking USC money line. Fuck Ohio State. They suck balls. That's just narratives.
Love it.
See ya.
Plan B
Oh.
has to be Oregon State minus 3.5.
Okay.
It has to be.
Okay.
Has to be.
Reasons? Just because.
Reasons are just looking at that game. They're not much worse, but have been slightly worse in conference, I guess. And they're giving him like a pick 'em, essentially. If it was a neutral site,
Yep.
I think Oregon State wins this game. That's my thought process.
Yep. Okay.
Dude, I don't think I've watched San Fran play a couple times this year. Like they're good, but they're streaky. It seems like so.
Yep. No, I like it.
And the spread just tells me Oregon State's winning, and I do not want to fucking bet on that California game.
I like it. I'm taking SMU as well. Minus 3.5 against Cal. SMU's first 4 out right now, so they're also back against the wall. You got to fight for your life now. Go beat a horrible Cal team on the road.
What's your POD?
POD.
Are we done with the tiers?
Just depends on
So,
the day. Like
yeah.
today, there's not anything that I'm like would S, A, and B.
Okay.
We switched up the graphics too. We no longer do the it's already locked. Which stinks.
I mean, no one was really tailing it anyway.
Yeah, well, it's just like
How do you know?
I just know. No one
Because
would
you went
ever-
missing this past weekend. People were losing their mind.
That was funny as fuck. I was
That is
so
true.
hungover. I was like, you guys ready for the? I also rarely tweet. You ready for the slate? I did yesterday. I
I was like, all right, Mike.
I did yesterday, but I rarely will tweet like, you guys ready for the slate? And of course, I tweeted that and just fucking passed out. POD. Give me Oklahoma, Kentucky over. Also, Otega Owe playing his old team. I like it. I like it. POD, Oklahoma, Kentucky over 161 and a half.
okay.
I did want to address the chats in chatting that are chatting. There's a lot of good Premier League on today.
Lots.
I do want to give some plays if that's okay.
Of course.
Liverpool minus 1.5 against Chelsea's rat shit Newcastle. We're winning the league. I know Nottingham Forest has been good, but I might just take a shot at Arsenal plus 105. Yeah, I know that's going to be a very square play, I'm sure. But I think Arsenal should beat them. I know Nottingham Forest has been like fucking cracked. That might be a good over 2.5.
2.5, yeah. How do you not take the over in the Tottenham Man City game?
Yeah.
That game just screams over now.
Yeah, Tottenham
It's
City
3.5.
over. It's 3.5?
3.5.
Yeah, we got to take that one.
Yeah. So is the Liverpool Newcastle game. 3.5.
Yeah, that
as
means
well.
we're going to fucking piss on them.
Yeah.
Dude.
And that Man City Tottenham game's a short line. Man City's minus 115. So
Yeah, I like that over. All right, that over. Liverpool minus 1.5. And Arsenal Nottingham Forest over 2.5.
also
I'm actually going to bet that.
plum play. Everton, Brentford under 2.5. That those two teams just scream under.
That is
So
such a plum Josh
that is
play.
such an, and it's also such an under game.
That is an all-time Josh Plum play. I'm also going to get in the PP lab for this game. All right, let's go to prize picks.
Let's do it.
Lauren, have you been chefing?
Oh, yeah.
Chef.
What do we like today, Lauren?
I like Bogdan more than, is it 2.5 threes, I believe? Yeah, 2.5 threes. He's getting 3.
Wow, yeah, that's a weird chart.
Weird chart, and it's a really good matchup for him.
That's a weird chart to miss. Joshy,
I don't want to steal yours, so you go.
what's mine?
Well, I just think it might be yours, so.
I'm going to go Jalen Brunson,
Okay.
37.5 PRA against
Okay.
the Sixers. He loves
I knew you were
busting
gonna
on
like-
the Sixers.
I knew you were going to like that.
Perfect.
I like his points a
Did
lot
you see
today.
the Chartimus?
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
I did peep that.
What did you think was going to be mine?
I was thinking you were going to take someone on Maryland.
Splash, I almost did that one too. I also like Jabari Smith threes.
You like Jabari Smith threes?
I do.
What is that one?
That could be just a little two-pace.
Oh, yeah, the double threes.
Yeah.
Chat, my college wrestle two-piece is Derik Queen PRA and JJ Starling points. Who do you like on Maryland, Josh?
Well, I'm not going to take it now.
Fucking
It was
Jaden
Derik
Akins
Queen,
can
but we're not
kick
gonna do that.
rocks. Why not?
Well, because you just put in the other one.
Yeah,
I'll
but
find-
he's still goaded.
I'm finding a 3-point guy now. Because I've been kind of dialed on 3-pointers in college basketball.
I think Solomon Ball goes crazy against Georgetown, but it's a weird chart. He's just Philly green.
What about? I want to find some. Yeah.
Jamin
Seems like
Brakefield, half a
everyone's
three.
Fucking green, dude.
Jamin Brakefield, half a three. On Ole Miss.
Half guys.
Hasn't hit one the last two.
What about J.J. Starling, 1.5? He had 3 last game, but he's only averaging 1.6, so it's not like crazy.
I like it. Fucking dude, NC State is rat
Yeah.
of rat.
Let's do that. Let's do that, J.J.
Alright, word, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. All right, Bogdan Bogdanovic, more than 2.5 threes from Lauren. Jalen Brunson, PRA from me. And JJ Starling, 1.5 threes from Josh. That is your TMA 3-piece Geyserman. 3-piece Geyserman.
Love.
What else do you like today, Lauren?
I haven't really dipped into the lab too much. I do have some Yurfies if y'all want to dabble
Okay.
into
Wow.
some baseball.
We can do
This
that.
is exactly what we needed.
We can definitely.
No.
I
we're-
love.
We're doing that.
Starts in an hour. The Yurfie in Tampa Bay, Boston.
Okay.
That's
Seymour
soaring
and
over. I think that
Dobbins.
total is pretty high. And then I love the Yurfie in the Padres and White Sox game. I think both of those soar.
Fucking
Yeah,
Dude,
I
the
mean,
total in that
yeah.
game I think is 11.
Yeah, crazy. Why do they give you Yurfie Nerfy in fucking like the most rat shit pitchers in the world?
I
on the
don't
mound?
know.
Wait, hold on.
Should
I'm
be
locking
free.
in both those Yurfies. Give me a second. I skipped my high school prom. All right. What am I going? MLB?
Oh yeah.
And we're going...
Tampa Bay, Boston Yurfie at 12.
The White Sox.
And then, yeah, White Sox, Padres.
That White Sox Padres I fucking love.
Yeah, I think that soars. That should soar.
That's literally gonna... That should literally be square of day.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
It's 11 total.
I mean, they are so fucking
They're
bad,
so
it's
bad.
comical.
Yeah.
so bad.
No, it's literally, like, comical.
Dude, also you can get the Cubs at plus 120 today, and they haven't lost a game yet. So they're 6-0. So maybe
What's
just bet them
the
till they lose.
over-under?
In the White Sox game?
Yeah.
Let me look.
Do we have an over-under?
Oh, we have one. The White Sox game over undy is 10.5.
10.5.
10.5.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That
we
is
have to
actually
split that.
insane.
That's going to be fun.
That's actually an
It's a 205
insane
too,
over.
yeah.
Yep.
It's an early game.
Sorry, Chad. I'm actually chefing on soccer right now, so just give me a moment. I'm gonna try to give you guys something good. Phil Foden shots could be a fucking wagon. I love shots on target too, Chad. Get a little half Geyserman. They don't have a lot of Liverpool guys up. That's kind of upsetting. I think because they know we're going to fucking spank is what's happening. Wow, Delap is on Ipswich. He was a fucking Man City wonder kid that I used to always buy in FIFA.
Ipswich is about to be gonzo.
Like, you're telling me Raheem Sterling's up for half a shot on target. He hasn't had one in 4 games. It's a regular square? Sure.
Did you see what team does J.J. Watt own?
Burnley.
Burnley.
He owns them. Or he's like a
Yeah, partner.
minority
Yeah,
owner
yeah.
or whatever.
Did you see what he said to the goalie? Like the
Yeah,
goalie
the
was like,
goalie's shut out.
yeah,
for the
13
fucking-
straight. Yeah, 13 straight shutouts.
It's actually insane when you think about it.
Yeah.
That he's done that. In my high school prom. Yeah, that's auto going in as well. Wow, why do they have so many Liverpool guys up for passes attempted? That's so weird. Sorry, chat. I'm just chefing right now. Does Jovan have any goals allowed squares that he likes? There's only one up, so never mind.
Huge guarantee Maryland does not cover. That's a Goots guarantee.
Goots guarantee what?
He said Maryland does not cover.
He said that every time they've played. I'm not even just saying that to say that. Like, he said that every time they play. He just can't help himself.
He can't. He really can't.
All right, Chad, I think I have it. Phil Foden, 2.5 shots. Raheem Sterling, half a shot on target. Trent Alexander-Arnold, passes attempted. Alejandro Garnacho, attempted dribbles. I'm going to flex that, though, so nobody get mad.
My score was J.J. Starling, 1.5 threes.
Do we like that? Chad?
I have no. I thought you were asking me. I was like, I have no fucking idea.
No, dude. They don't have anybody up for... Oh, they do. What if we did Gakpo shots? Oh, we can also get some Darwin Núñez shots. I'm going to do a 2-piece, and then I'm done. I'm sorry. Wow, I love actually a lot of these Liverpool squares. This is fucked up.
Dude, you seem dialed.
Yeah.
Wait, what time did the game start?
1:30.
1:30. I just get my high school prom. What's been going on in your life, Lauren? Tell me about it.
Nothing, man.
Nothing good? You got nothing for me?
Just been vibing.
What does you vibing look like? Like, what are you watching? Anything good?
I watched Court of Gold a few days ago.
yeah, you were saying
so fire.
So good.
I think everyone should watch that if you haven't. I don't know, dude. I just like vibe and listen to music, honestly.
What do you listen to?
I mean, the new Drake album for sure.
So good.
You know what I mean?
All right, I'm going to repeat the soccer squares, and then we'll get the people out of here. Here we go. Phil Foden, shots. Raheem Sterling, shot on target. Trent Alexander-Arnold, more than passes attempted. Garnacho, more than attempted dribbles. The 3-piece that we all cooked together as a squad. Who's calling my phone?
Who's calling that shit?
Bogdan Bogdanovic, threes from Lauren.
That's going to be
Jalen Brown-
so green, by the way. That's going to be so green.
I like that he's
That's going to be so
on
green.
the Clippers now. Correct? He's not on the Bulls.
Who?
Bogdan.
Also, he was never on the Bulls.
But he got traded, I think, and they're playing the Bulls. That's what I'm saying. He was on the Hawks forever.
Yeah, he's not on
Clippers.
He's a hot guy.
Okay. Jalen Brunson, PRA, against the Sixers from me because he loves to bust on Philly. It's literally one of the only cities that he busts on, and also they're one of the worst teams in the NBA, so you assume the Knicks are going to have a good game because apparently that's what we do. W lineups from LC last night in the chat.
Wow.
And then Josh gave us J.J. Starling threes, which I love because he's going to bust today against one of the worst teams in college basketball. Shout out NC State if you go there. My bad. All right. I mean, I guess that'll do it. Did anything happen that anyone wants to talk about?
I want to talk about something.
Oh, yeah.
Quinn tore his freaking, oblique in the Michigan game and played all year on it. So put some respect on his name. He was indeed playing hurt all year and got us in the fucking playoffs. Him.
I don't want this to come
Him.
off.
Respectfully,
Him.
Sark is a fucking
Him.
idiot for playing him if he had a torn oblique and not playing Arch Manning.
But apparently it's like helping his draft stock a little bit after people have heard that.
He's going from a 6th to a 5th rounder.
No, he's not, dude. No, he's not. I'm telling you guys.
You mean the Argonauts want to draft him now? Instead of the...
Yeah, I think they're getting rid of Chad Kelly. So
Instead-
Yeah, I
of the-
can't wait for him to bust in the NFL. It's going to be good.
he might never see a day.
If
Oh,
he
he
goes,
is.
if he goes to the CFL, will you go watch him?
I think he's going to be a Seahawk. No, he's not going to the CFL, Mikey.
The thing is that
It's
like
literally where he's going.
He's not going to get drafted to start anywhere this year.
No.
Like no one's going
No,
to take him to
no.
start. So like he's gonna be a career backup most likely.
No,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like a little Michael Penix thing. Get your little feet wet.
No.
Lord.
Look,
Lord,
get his
Lord.
feet wet a little bit.
Lord.
Put him
It'd
in
be
there.
more like a Jordan
Lord,
Travis
Lord,
thing.
No, it's
Yeah,
not,
100%. That's 100%
dude.
what it is. Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Jordan Travis is
Yeah.
so
Y'all
much
are
better than him.
crazy.
Actually,
Yeah, Jordan Travis is way
He
better.
was
Would have
so
been the
much
Heisman
No,
if he
he's
didn't tear his
not,
knee.
dude.
when he was in college, he was so much better.
Dude, he would have been the Heisman if he didn't tear his knee.
Dude,
That Florida State team
Quinn
was
is
undefeated. He
him.
was
He's literally the
gross.
most highly recruited dudes ever.
Did you see the reports coming out of Texas' locker room though, saying that Arch Manning is a vocal leader and the team is not used to that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
means
no,
Quinn
yeah.
was just a bitch.
No, Quinn
That's-
wasn't. He's not a vocal guy. He got better, but he wasn't. He's not going to take control of the locker room Arch just has like that
Why
fucking.
the fuck would you draft him? Can't
Arch
take
is
control
just
of a
like
locker
an
room in the
ultra like
college?
he's just one of them ones. Like he's just like different. I don't know.
Yeah, he's gonna be a great. I agree with Richie Parlay. He's gonna be a great end of the game.
Literally Drew Lock.
Yeah.
He's gonna be Drew Lock in the NFL.
Look, guys,
Quinn
y'all can chirp me all you want. I'll talk to y'all when he's on the field. All right.
I actually look forward to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Over under third round.
Was that a
Under.
real thing from Goots?
Or
Quinn a
under.
first round QB for sure. Was that real?
You think Riley
Dude
Leonard's
said
gonna
that.
get drafted?
No.
He'll get drafted, but he's not gonna play.
He's the epitome of a college quarterback. He is a college quarterback.
Just fuck around. Fuck with Goots. Obviously,
I
he's
just
not
feel like
gonna
anyone
get
that
drafted.
goes to the Senior
Can't
Bowl, like,
throw.
you're probably gonna get drafted. That's my thought process. You're gonna get taken by a team at least.
He's fucking rad.
No, he stinks.
He's
I'm
not
not- yeah,
getting
he stinks.
drafted.
I think he's
not
getting
getting drafted.
Dude, you forget.
He's actually gonna be in the
you forget,
CFL, dude.
You forget Ian Book was drafted. That man was drafted, and he is
was gonna
still
go to
he
that
is
That is not Sam
still
Hartman.
on the Chiefs. He just won a Super Bowl.
He was gonna go.
Ian Book.
on
Ian,
Purdue, though.
dude, no. He was on Notre Dame. Ian
Ian
Book.
Book.
Yeah, yeah.
Who
He
am
was
I
in
thinking of
Notre
from
Dame.
Purdue?
Ian Book,
Kevin
what a name.
O'Connell.
Yeah, O'Connell.
Yeah, yeah. He was
Same
Aiden O'Connell.
thing.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
literally the same guy.
Dude, Ian Book is so much
No, Ian
worse
Book
than
is
Aiden
horrible.
O'Connell.
Yeah.
Ian Book won a Super Bowl. Riley Leonard could be on a roster.
I don't know.
Have you ever watched a game where Ian Book's played? Like when he's like on the Saints or anything? Do you like?
Oh yeah, he
he's
was
in the
horrible.
He's in
Yeah,
the
I
Eagles.
remember him.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's the worst quarterback I've ever seen in my entire life play in the NFL. I don't know how he still has a job.
The three-piece will be posted on the TMA Twitter account if you didn't hear it. So make sure you're following that. I think it's Bookit TMA. Not I think. I know. It's Bookit TMA. The two-piece will also be posted on Bookit TMA. The soccer one, I'm going to leave for the chat. I'm not going to post that one. That's
Let's
just
go.
for us. That was just something for us, for
That
everyone that
cake's just
tunes in
for
every
you
day.
guys.
Okay. Cake? We're talking cake
Yeah.
on my soccer place? It's really rude. Really rude.
I'm just trying to see how people hate on Quinn, man. I mean, he's yeah, whatever.
You got to know why.
I don't. I actually don't. He's been a game away from the national championship 2 years in a row. I mean, what do you want him to do?
I don't know if that's him.
He
though.
brought us back, dude.
I don't know if that's him.
It is him. It is him.
Okay. All right.
We all saw that 4th and 13 dot.
That's because
Not a
Arizona
zero
State
blitz,
sent the
yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not his fault. That's just dumb Arizona State.
You know who made that same throw that I saw one time? Who completed it? Andy Dalton, the Marquise Goodwin on the Bears. That happened. So don't be thinking anything special. Okay,
That
that
is such a
happened.
niche memory for Josh.
It was against the Ravens. Goots probably remembers it. Then we melted and they got a fucking field goal.
Nice.
We
good
scored
stuff.
we scored with like 40 seconds left. They got a field goal and won the game.
Good
Goots knows.
stuff. Good stuff.
So don't be thinking shit's sweet.
It's not sweet. It was never sweet.
He's one of them ones.
One more time for the people in the chat that want the soccer. Phil Foden more than shots. Raheem Sterling more than a shot on target. Trent Alexander-Arnold on Liverpool more than passes attempted. And Alejandro Garnacho more than 3 dribbles attempted. That is the Premier League 4-man flex play. I flexed it. I'm a bitch. I know. All right. Let's get the people out of here. Both of you
do
can
it.
say goodbye, and then
We'll
we'll
be.
do what we
Peace,
do.
chat.
Have a day.
All right, chat. You know how we end every episode? We try to get a little more vulnerable, take it a little more serious. Hopefully we made you laugh. Hopefully we made you smile today. Hopefully no one gets you with the gum trick now that I put you on. Hopefully no one gets you. Like I told you guys, I've been studying. Like I told you guys, I've been studying Marcus Aurelius. And it Josh is loving the gum.
We just go from like don't get caught fucking with nuts on the table to I've been reading Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah, dude, but that's just, I feel like that's me in a nutshell, dude. I feel like that's me in a nutshell. But I've been studying a lot of Marcus Aurelius. I just think the way he approached life is just very interesting for how long ago he existed. And you think about the power he had as the Emperor of Rome, how many people crumbled under that power, how many people couldn't handle that power, how many people let that power drive them crazy, and just the way that he approached it and the things that he wrote. It's like honestly incredible reading his writings. And one of the things he talks about, and I'm going to read it for you guys right now. If something bad happens, say good. What new opportunities does it bring about? And how can my interpretation of it benefit me? The obstacle becomes the way. Every new event brings about new opportunities. And I think that's the one I want to focus on for a couple minutes here. The obstacle becomes the way. Every new event brings about new opportunities. I think that's like a really interesting way to approach life and its challenges. I think, not just me, sometimes something we talk about almost every episode is life can be really challenging. And I'm sure it's very challenging for you right now. I'm sure you've been through challenges that you thought you wouldn't get through. But I think we do a bad job of trying to avoid those challenges and trying to take the easy way out sometimes. And trying to avoid those things that might challenge us or avoid those obstacles. And I think when you hear the Emperor of Rome and you think about how big Rome was at its peak, and you think about the challenges that Marcus Aurelius was dealing with and how easy it would be to take the easy way out as the Roman Emperor and just do whatever you want, drink as much as you want, spend as much as you want, to hear him say that the obstacles become the way because every event brings out a new opportunity, I think is an excellent way to approach life, and it's something that I've been embracing lately. And I think it just means that when something looks like it's difficult in front of your path, face it. Face it. If you're going through something, be able to face it. And see what new opportunities it brings out. And know that every challenge comes with an opportunity. Maybe it's an opportunity to learn because you're going to lose. Maybe it's an opportunity to learn something about yourself because it's going to be really difficult. And I think it's just a genuinely awesome way to approach the difficulty of life because we've talked about how hard life can be. Life is going to life every single day. You're going to go through shit on a daily basis that you don't want to go through. You're going to go through stuff in your life that's going to feel impossible. One, you're always going to get through it. But I think, two, this idea of embracing that challenge and allowing life's obstacles to become the way and understanding that, oh, this is going to be really difficult for me today, or this conversation is going to be really difficult for me today, or this situation is going to be really difficult for me today. But what new opportunities are going to come from it instead of being and stressing ourselves out and going, oh, this is going to be really difficult today. I don't want to do that. I'm going to try to find every way to avoid it. And I've done that in my life. I'm sure you've done it in your life. And I think it's just an excellent way to approach the difficulties of life and the obstacles that we face and making the obstacles the way of through life, not the things to avoid. And I also love that he says, and how can my interpretation of it benefit me? How can you look at an obstacle and interpret it in a way that benefits you? How can the challenges that I went through yesterday and today that made me feel really shitty, that made me feel really bad, how can I interpret them to be a benefit to me? Wow, that thing I went through at work was really, really, really difficult. But you know what came from it? I got through that presentation. I was able to do it. I was able to do something that I didn't know that I could do. And being able to take an obstacle and have it benefit you, I think, is genuinely a great way to look at things. And, we end every episode with the same way, which is just take one step forward and understanding that in life we're going to take steps backwards because that's a reality of it. It's a really difficult existence we have, but if we do things together and we go through it together, it gets a lot easier. And I think that step is really important, and understanding that those obstacles are going to be in front of you every step of the way. But let's make those obstacles the way and see what new opportunities come out of them. Face that demon, face that thing that's really hard in your life, and I promise you you're going to get through it, and it's going to bring out a new opportunity, or it's going to bring you something that you didn't know about yourself, and hell, it might even push you back. But like we've learned on this show, the strength comes from the attempt, not the result. So the thing you might learn about yourself when you go through that obstacle is, man, that pushed me back. But you know what? I am strong enough to get up tomorrow and get out of my bed and be the better person and put a smile on my face and make everyone's life around me a little bit better. So be the person that takes that step forward every single day. I know how hard it can be. I love you. If you haven't heard that today, I love you. I know we don't say that enough to each other, so I'll say it to you to start your day off. I love you guys so much. The support on the show, like I say every single day, I don't have the words to describe how amazing it has been lately and how we're just getting started. I hope you guys don't mind that this show can be talked about fucking taking your balls out at school and then also Quinn Ewers being a draft pick. There's going to be you get everything in this show. You get everything in this show. And I hope you guys appreciate all that stuff. Let's cash today. Let's hit some lineups. I will be tailing everything that Lauren posted today because she's on fire.